After what feels like 20 years, Heavy Storm returns to competitive play. Good morning, and make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys do not miss out on more awesome content. Wow, both band lists simultaneously lining up here for January 1st. I'm kind of digging this. So for the OCG side of things, keep in mind, different list, different formats, but this usually is a stepping stone for what's coming for, you guessed it, the TCG. So newly banned cards. This is it. This is the only banned card. King Calamity finally biting the dust. Now this is actually interesting because this was the only card that Centurion genuinely had going for them to make them a playable deck. Now, if we use our exclusive deductive skills here, I have a feeling that we are going to heavily see something new be produced to kind of combat the loss of this. So, guess what? Thanks for confirming Centurion support for us. I mean, the writing was on the wall. We're not all that surprised to see Calamity go either. Like, this card was one of the craziest design cards that I think that Konami could have ever actually did. And being able to strictly say no. That's our favorite motto on this channel. No to your opponent. Good stuff. I'm actually surprised they didn't go after a couple of other things in the ban department. Also, no bans on Diabell Star. No Fire King bans. Something to think about. So, newly restricted. Where's Tidal at? I'm concerned about this. I actually have a working active theory somewhere that Tidal's off in the distance somewhere, just having a good old time. Like the fact that Tidal's not back yet. I don't know, man. Like, well, what's going on with this? Also, both formats simultaneously getting Ib back. Anybody else? It's a little bit weird, isn't it? Like, are our ban list lining back up again? Are the ideals that go into these lists, are we testing out similar waters again? Because that's what this feels like right now. I remember the OCG players were looking at Ib coming back in the TCG, and they were like, Ib? Like, why? This is crazy. Now, it's your problem now, too, all right? Like, this isn't just strictly a TCG problem. You guys have to deal with Ib, too. I'm almost wondering if there's going to be World Legacy support coming down the line here as well. Like, that's kind of interesting that we've got both this and Redux, but no Tidal. Like, okay. So, I guess the OCG and the TCG spun a roulette and threw darts at a wall, and the TCG got Snatch Steal and the OCG got Heavy Storm in this divorce. I'm not really sure how I feel about. Well, okay, well, first of all, the TCG having to deal Snatch Steal, that's a going second card. To be fair, Heavy Storm is a going second card as well. But the thing is, like, they don't really, I don't know, the power scaling that these two cards kind of have going with them feel a little bit different, I guess, along the way. Like, Heavy Storm, the biggest thing that we were always worried about with Heavy was the ability to trigger your own cards. You know, when you could blow through something, trigger something, you know, and you get the free reward out of it. All right, and that was always the thing that really disappointed people about it. But I don't think they care anymore. All right, like, to be fair, Heavy and Duster both need to kind of exist in the same format right now. You know, we've kind of reached that point in the game that we don't really have much of a choice. And no, there is no card here. They just wanted to get fancy and emphasize Heavy Storm coming back. And Emergency going to 1. Yeah. Poor Rescue Ace Duelist out here molding. To be fair, Emergency was a good showcase of what they could actually do to support a deck. I'm not upset about that at all. The biggest thing that, like, I think most people are like, you know, it was too busted. All right, this does hurt Ace though. a lot. And the OCG seeing Rivalry go to 1. Yay! They're following the, well, that's the only restriction that I feel like they really followed through of notes that the TCG was kind of throwing at the dartboard. They're like, all right, you can have 1 floodgate go to 1 this list. Meanwhile, TCG's like, straight 1s across the board. That's your 1-of section. Once again, no Fire King hits. Huh. But they chose to go after Rescue Ace, which I guess they're really cracking down on this deck build pack out here. They're like, we can't have this anymore. Both Centurions and Rescue Ace getting hit. New semi-limited. Huh. The OCG moved Change of Heart to 2. Wow. That's a wild one. Could we see Change of Heart move to 2? Like, or was our trade-off the Snatch Steal, you know? They're like, hey, you know, we're going to test the waters out here, you know? By moving Snatch Steal / Change of Heart, you know, they're the same thing, right? You know, you can bring a card off of the ban list, and you can test the waters. That's what you guys want, right? You want to test out these cards that could potentially come back. I'd rather have this, because at least I can set it off a thrust. My friend, the Purely Searcher, huh? I mean, Purely's just getting axed every list. Like, I feel like you go into a new ban list every single time, and you're like, I wonder what they're going to hit in Purely. You know, like, the deck could be falling off a cliff, and they're going to find a new way to try to bring, you know, balance back to Purely. And that's fine. I mean, like, this deck's kind of stupid. I'm a little bit... It's been a while. There can only be 1 going to 2 as well. Let's call this what this is. You know, if Konami's trying to find ways to check these different levels of floodgates, then it's inevitable that TC Boo also needs to follow suit. Like, all 3 of the floodgates, I think they finally have learned that you cannot have these cards running around at the absurd levels that we've been seeing them at. That's just how it is. And, big welcome Labyrinth. Finally getting the slapperoo and going to 2. You know, Transaction Rollback is a heck of a card, man. You made that thing and you forgot the Labyrinth just existed, I feel like. Okay. Cards that are removed. So we do see the Gandora errata. You know, the thing that made this card so devastating in the OCG was it was current attack, not original attack, which Crusadia, you know, getting the chance to set up this 8,800 attack point monster, and then you just Gandora through it. Yeah, that happened. Fractal's back in the OCG. I mean, this card never should have been limited in the first place. And I feel like Sky Striker Engage, first of all, I'm excited to see this. I feel like this is just a consolation prize at this point. They're like, hey, you know, we gave you all your support, you know, you've crossed the finish line, you're done. Here's your last big thing. Enjoy your 3 Engage. Let's see what you can do with this. I actually wonder if this is going to make a difference. Also, Dragonic Diagram, moving off this list to 3. That's a little bit interesting. I feel like this could have came back a very long time ago as well, but okay. And the Magnificent Maps finally moving back off of the OCG list. You know, the OCG, they really destroyed Flaunderies. Like, they did not want this deck doing anything. You know, the TCG decided to crater it through the barrier statue and leave it be a rogue deck. But that's about it. Interesting things on this list. Where's Title at? Why just Redox right now? What's going on with that? What are we? 3 Engage is kind of cool. I don't have a problem with that. 2 Change of Hearts is also kind of interesting. Good Rescue Ace hits. Good. I don't know how I feel about this. This is a to be determined interaction, and about time somebody did something about King Calamity. Overall, I'm gonna give this list 9 out of 10. Like, I really like this. This is solid. Good stuff. So please, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Peace. Patrons. Thank you. Ah!
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.